Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to send Slack messages for updated Notion database items. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to update a new item in my Notion database, then automatically I'm going to capture the detail of that item and I'm going to use that detail to automatically send a message on my Slack channel. So for my objective, I have to build a connection between Notion and Slack. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I need to use the concept of trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Notion. In action application, I'm going to use Slack. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And today we are going to see that how to send Slack messages for updated Notion database items. Now suppose we have created a database for all our order details, and here this is my database that I have created in Notion. So here in this database I'm going to add all the detail of my orders, and here I have this tab of status. And now as a new order will get delivered, we will update that in my Notion database. And now what I want is that as I will update my order status in my Notion database, then automatically I want to update my production team on Slack by sending a message with all my order details. So for my objective, I have to set up this amazing automation, and for that I need to build a connection between Notion and Slack. And I'm going to build this connection with the help of Pabbly Connect. And with Pabbly Connect, it requires zero coding and programming skills. Now with Pabbly Connect, what is going to happen is that whenever item will get update in my Notion database, then automatically a message will be sent on my Slack channel. Now for this, I need to use Pabbly Connect. And for using Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browser, and it will take us to this landing page. So here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I'm going to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here I need to create a new workflow. For that, I'm going to click here on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to send Slack messages for updated Notion database items. And now I need to select my folder. So I'm going to open this tab, and in this tab I will find all the folders that I have created in my Pabbly Connect account. And in this I have this particular folder of Slack, so I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to save my workflow in this particular folder. So I need to click on Create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we need to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be Notion. So I'm going to select Notion here. And now I need to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and update database item will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Notion with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on Connect. I will click on Add New Connection, and I need to click on Connect with Notion. Now here in this page, I need to first click on Select Pages. And here I'm going to select all the pages that I have in my Notion database. Now I need to click on Allow Access to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here. And here my connection is successful. Now what I need to do is I need to first select my database ID. And for the database ID, I need to take you to my Notion database. And here I'm going to use this particular database of order details 2024-25. So I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And for selecting my database, I need to open this tab. And in this tab, I will find all the databases that I have in my Notion database. So I'm going to use this database of order details 2024-25. So I'm going to select this. And now what I need to do is I need to first update an item in my Notion database, as this is a polling based response. So it is going to take some time to send me the response. So I'm going to go back to my Notion database, and here I'm going to update the status of this particular order. So I'm going to change this to deliver, and here I have updated my database item. Now I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and for getting the last update details, I'm going to click on Save and Send as Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have my status that is changed to deliver. I have my product name that is iNewX9i. Also in this, I have my customer detail like the phone number. The name of my customer is demo user. Email is demo@pabblytudes.com. And this is the address of my customer, that is B93 random Mumbai, and this is the random pin code. So here we can see that I have updated my status on my Notion database and automatically I have received that response. So if you don't receive this response instantly, then you don't have to worry, because this is a polling based response and it is going to take around 8 hours to send you the response of the updated database items. So this 8 hours is my polling time, and now whenever we are going to update new items in our Notion database, then automatically Notion is going to process that and it is going to send that data to Pabbly Connect within the 8 hours. So this is my polling time and I have received this response. So in this response, I have all the data of my updated item, and in this I have the data of my order. Now what I want is that whenever I'm going to reset this status of deliver from my updated database item, then only I'm going to send a message on my Slack channel to update my team. So for setting up this condition, what I need to do is I need to first set up a filter. So I'm going to open this tab of action, and here my action application is going to be filter by Pabbly. So I'm going to select that, and now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and filter values will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I need to connect filter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. And for connecting filter by Pabbly, I need to first select my label and I have to give a filter type and the value. So for selecting my label, I'm going to open this tab and I'm going to open this response of Notion. And in Notion, I'm getting this label of property status select name. So I'm going to select this as my label, and here my filter type will be equal to, and now I need to give my value. So in the value, I'm going to give the value of deliver. So this deliver is going to be my value, and now whenever I'm going to receive this value in my label, then automatically this filter will work and my condition will be true. So if I'm getting the status of deliver from my database of updated item, then this will mean that I have successfully delivered my order and I can update my team on Slack while sending the order details. So now what I need to do is I need to click on save and send test request button, and here my status is success and my condition is true. So this means that I have successfully delivered my order, and now I need to update my team on Slack. So for that I need to add my last action step, and here my action application is going to be Slack. So I'm going to select Slack here, and now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and send channel message will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and now I need to connect Slack with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection. Now I need to click on connect with Slack, and here I need to give my token type. So here my token type is either gonna be user or bot. So I'm going to select my token type as user, and I need to click on save. And now I need to scroll down and I need to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here, and my connection here is successful. Now first I need to select my channel on which I want to send my message. So for selecting the channel, I need to take you to my Slack account, and here on Slack I'm going to use this production team channel. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and for selecting my channel I need to open this tab, and in this tab I will find all the channels that I have on my Slack account. So I'm going to search for my channel, that is production team. So I'm going to select my channel here, and now I need to give the message that I want to send on my Slack channel. So here my message will be, hello team, we have successfully delivered a new order and here are the details. So with this message, I'm going to add the details like customer name, email, phone number, order ID, product name, and the status. So I'm going to receive all these details from my Notion database response. So I'm going to use all those details and I'm going to map those details here. So for that, I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to first click here, I will give a space, and I'm going to map my customer name. So I'm going to open this response of Notion, and here this is my customer name, so I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the email address, so I have to click here, I will give a space, I'm going to open the response of Notion, and here this is the email address, so I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to map the phone number, I will map the order ID. So this is my order ID, so I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to map the product name. So this is the product name. I'm going to map this and I'm going to give the status, and my status will be of deliver. So here I have mapped all these required details. Now what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new response from Notion, that automatically all these details are going to get replaced and I'm going to get the new details in the real time. Now I have mapped all the required details, so I'm going to scroll down and I need to click on Save and Send as Showcase button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have sent a message automatically on my Slack channel to update my team about my order status. Now to check this, let me take you to Slack. And here we are on this channel that is named as production team. And in this channel we can see I have sent this new message that is, hello team, we have successfully delivered a new order and here are the details. So I have my customer name that is demo user. I have the email that is demo@pabblytudes.com. I have this random phone number. I have this order ID. I have my product name that is iNux9i, and I have my status of deliver. So here we can see that as I have updated the status of an order in my Notion database, that automatically by using all those details of my order, I have sent this message to update my team on my Slack channel. So here my connection between Notion and Slack is working successfully. Now whenever I'm going to update a status on my Notion database, that automatically I'm going to get the detail of that updated item in Pabbly Connect, and by using that detail, I'm going to send a message to update my team on my Slack channel. So here my connection and this automation is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And I have successfully created this connection between Notion and Slack for sending Slack messages for updated Notion database items. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Notion, and my trigger event was update database item. Then I've set up my action steps, and first I've used filter to set up my condition for getting the status of deliver. Then in the last I have used my action application as Slack, and my action event was send channel message. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.